Welcome, welcome, gather round, children.
Wow, I liked that intro.
Hello, and welcome to Two Men and a Movie. We're going to be reviewing the Chernobyl Diaries, and now the expert is Mr. Greg Kennedy.
Done some research on it.
Some research. Now, neither of us have seen this film, but we both wanted to see it. We're going to go watch it today and then make the video. But Spider-Man just basically took over. Spider-Man showed in 3 different screens, two in 3D, 1 in 2D, all day, non-stop. So we can't go see it ever again. With my Spider-Man impression. So now my friend here is just gonna set the scene. Shut your eyes and imagine.
Group of Americans are going backpacking. Because they've just done it, but the camera went off.
Don't worry. Right. What?
Surely.
Chernobyl Diaries. So first, you've done the research. You know about this. What is the Chernobyl Diaries about?
About a group of backpackers. A group of Americans are going to. I can't remember where they're going to, but they're going somewhere. Prepare.
Is it prepare?
Prepare. That's how I'm pronouncing it.
That's how we're going. That's what we're going to go with. Let's run with that. Prepare.
They end up meeting some backpackers. One's Australian. One's Slovakian.
Australians are always good for horror films, I think.
And I believe the Australian is played by the guy who used to be in Neighbours.
Who used to play Neighbours? Do you know?
Nathanson. I
don't remember Google that shit. He's going to Google that shit, and whilst he's googling that shit, I'll let you just carry on in the story of Chernobyl. Basically, the film set not in Chernobyl, around Chernobyl, about the nuclear power plant that had a power plant. There's a fire.
Nathan Phillips plays the Australian.
Nathan Phillips plays the Australian. He used to be in Neighbours. And who did he play in Neighbours?
I believe he played Teabag.
There's not a person called Teabag in Neighbours. Oh yeah.
Neighbours, John Teabag Teasdale. John Teasdale.
How did you know that?
He's the guy. This guy is the only actor in it, or including actors and actresses, that has any noticeable acting experience.
Well, fun fact is this channel was going to be called Mates on a Plane. A little fun twist on Snakes on a Plane, but we changed it to Two Men and a Movie. Oh, Jesse McCartney. Is it Jesse McCartney?
Yeah, that says it all. If he's in it, he plays Theodore in Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Really?
He does the voice to him. Yeah.
Chernobyl, there's a leak of radiation. It was all evacuated for like a 50-mile radius, and now basically it's abandoned. It's a ghost town, and they end up in the vicinity of it, and then shit goes down.
The van, the getaway vehicle, destroyed.
Oh, you used to the van. That's another film. But no. Right.
Gets destroyed.
How?
Always happens.
What happens to the van?
Its wires have been chewed through by they believe to be dogs.
Wires?
Wires, really.
Wires
that they
wires
need.
in the van?
If there's a wire there, it's probably got some importance. It's never really done any real acting work.
Well, yeah.
So it's noticeable.
Yeah.
Is that better for you?
Yeah.
It's not got great actors in it when the best actor who's got the best acting accolades is from Neighbours.
And a guy called Teabag. After doing some research, reading about Chernobyl Diaries, having a little look about, what do you make of the economical state of Ukraine? No, I didn't know where that question was going. Pros and cons. 3 pros to the film.
I like that it's based on a real disaster.
Yep.
It's good as a pro. Con?
No, just 3 pros first. Then 3 cons.
Should do the pros.
Carry on.
I can't really give one of the pros without giving away what happens in the movie.
Well, the pro.
Warning, spoiler alert. If you don't want to hear this bit,
don't listen.
Fast forward. Click. Don't go off the video. Just flick a bit forward.
Yeah.
Give him time to do that. I'm going to say it now. The two people in it, a guy's going to propose to his girlfriend.
That's the plot, is it?
No, and you expect them, or like any other horror,
survive.
they're going to survive.
Yeah, or at least one of them.
Yeah, no, it's just you expect it's just going to be those two at the end. Everyone else will die.
Because you think
one of the pros is they don't survive, and I like that. They killed the main characters off fairly. Like none of them really make it past the middle of the film, and they keep the people that you feel are gonna.
Last half of the film, everybody's dead.
No, the last half of the film is pretty much the people that wasn't that big in the beginning.
Who
you expect to be killed off first, actually make it to the end.
Which is a good way to make a slightly average film a bit more exciting by killing off, making it more unexpected by killing off people.
There's nothing worse in a film than it being predictable.
Number 3 is...
You may have missed the third one. We're on to the cons.
The cons.
The actors and actresses aren't very highly rated and not done really any noticeable work.
Paranormal Activity. They're all unknown actors and actresses, and that's really good.
That was a reenactment.
No, it wasn't a reenactment. And
based on true events.
Even if it was a reenactment, they're still unknown actors and actors, aren't they?
Not in the first one.
Yes, they are.
Secondly.
Right.
Second con. There's a lot of stuff that happens in it that is your typical horror film, what happens in them.
Yes.
You see it in all the horror films.
Right.
Number 3.
Number 3.
The mutants that are after them, you never actually get to see them.
You don't see...
If I say to you, there was a disaster zone and what it did in Chernobyl, it formed people to mutate.
Yeah.
And I said, I've got some pictures of them. You'd say, can I have a look at them? And if I said, if you come in this room, I'll show you them. And then we went in, and you didn't get to see. I showed you, but with the lights off.
Yeah, there's no light in that room.
So you can't see it because you see the outline of them. You just don't see them. You see their shadows.
But
just not there.
Is that because you think budget-wise, or do you think that was a
they had 1 million
to
make this movie?
I do think it could have got mutants in.
And I can't imagine it costing that much, as they only needed some woods, a woodland area,
and a few abandoned buildings.
There's
a lot of that around where I live.
Me and him.
Me and him. Better actors, Jesse McCartney.
Out of 10.
Out of 10.
For the cast, a 2. Teabag's in it from Navy.
Teabag? Yeah, but you never know, right? Right, fair dues. Teabag, rubbish.
Shock factor, out of 10. 4. Ending, out of 10. 6.
I give it a 6.
Overall film rating, it's right bang in the middle, it's a 5, 6 maybe at the push.
Yes.
But it's not going to get higher than that. I think people who go to see it are going to be expecting something better, and they're going to be bitterly
disappointed.
However, I haven't actually seen the film, and I have read about it.
Everything we said could be bullshit, it could be untrue.
No, I have read about it, so I know everything that's going to happen in this movie, but yet still, I want to watch this movie, which can only be a good sign. And if you are watching this, and you still want to watch this, it's a good sign. Greg and Rob's
Chernobyl Diaries
movie blogs. Next week,
when we actually watch the film, we're gonna review. Get in.
We're watching it next week, or we're doing a different film.
Next week we're gonna do a different film, but we're gonna watch whatever film we're doing.
Keep an eye out for our blast from the past movie reviews.
Peace! And all of a sudden, we've become Bear Grylls.